Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. Our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Baylor is out there with Weber. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the shooting guard position. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Westbrook kicks to Weber. Pass to Simmons. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another three for Portland.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Trains the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Simmons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Jordan. In the corner, it's James. For three, Edwards. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Michael Jordan on the wing. The 3 from LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like the play call. Get the ball to LeBron where he wants it.
Westbrook surveying the D. Baylor a screen on Edwards. Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Baylor a screen on Jordan. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Smooth shot from Shea at the arc, letting his mechanics do the hard work.
Outside, Jordan. Embiid sets the pick for Jordan. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Trailblazers, another three. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. LeBron outside. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Westbrook. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Ball's not loose. A shot by Jordan, no good. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago. And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's hope.
Now, after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Embiid throws it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Now, here's Baylor. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Westbrook. It's good from long range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. He's checked in for Weber. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Jeremy Lin, number 1. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Westbrook. And another 3 for Portland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
It's good.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Westbrook. Baylor passes to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Baylor. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. From the wing. And again, it's Portland converting.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Passes it to LeBron. From outside, off the mark. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Outside, Jordan. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Westbrook. Here's Baylor. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Portland also making some changes. Parrish comes in for Simmons, and Heinsohn is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball, the pass to Griffin. Ball against Westbrook. Launches a 3. And Lonzo Ball with the 3.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Excellent D there from Ball. Then the pass to Ball. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the 3, and it's Jeremy Lin with the 3. It's all knotted up.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
no clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Griffin kicks to Lynn. Westbrook against Ball. Down low. Tries again. Here's Garnett. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, Wadie is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
On the floor for Portland, Baylor is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Heinsohn, then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Parrish in at the 5. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Westbrook way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Over Garnett. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Elgin Baylor.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer by Embiid. Good on the three-point shot. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers. Weber, he's checked in for Parrish. And it's done in for Russell Westbrook. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Baylor is screen on Edwards. Now Baylor, 10 points for him.
First team foul.
Done outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second is Anthony Edwards. And, of course, LeBron James.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves leading by 5. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, he puts that one on his head. Edwards, such a force.
Done outside. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And you saw what he did last year. One of the best shot blockers in the league. He anchored that defense with his ability to intimidate. LeBron's checked in for Garnett. And a switch here also for Portland. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Dunn. James, no good. Trailblazers trail by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Baylor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Portland. And so Baylor nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Embiid for three. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Baylor kicks to Westbrook. Portland no good that time either. LeBron dishes to Edwards. And he drops that one in. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. LeBron right to the finish.
What we can't talk about enough with LeBron, the tremendous body control. You see it there on the pull-up.
Westbrook passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Edwards. And it's Westbrook missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Embiid the screen. And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Pass to Westbrook. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
There is a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Minnesota calls timeout. deciding to change it up.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Lynn. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, third in rebounding, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A fader. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Lynn. Griffin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Heinsohn. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You do this as well as Westbrook. He consistently finds ways to set up his guys.
Lynn kicks to LeBron. That three off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Terrific recognition from Markkanen. He understands exactly when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Westbrook. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Simmons checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Baylor in for Heinsohn. Griffin no good on the free throw.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Outside Griffin. Thompson from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Trailblazers trail by 11. There's the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Baylor. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Ball kicks to Lynn. Thompson outside. Griffin sets the screen for Thompson. Clock at 6. Count it. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lynn. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Griffin. Ball from long range. And another three for Minnesota.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer. Rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Westbrook passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Portland converting.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Lynn kicks the ball. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Simmons, a screen on Lynn. For 3, Westbrook. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
Ferocious as ever, Westbrook loves to hit you right back.
And that concludes the first half. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, right now for Minnesota, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Their defense is the opposite of disruptive. Listen, in the NBA, everyone's so good. You can't completely shut a team down, but at least make them work for it.
I expect that's what they are discussing at this very moment. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
They've got Jordan. James is out there with Edwards. And there's Embiid. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here is Jordan. Feet away. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Trailblazers trail by 9. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jordan. To the middle. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight. Embiid with the screen on Westbrook. James against Weber. Connects from 3-point range.
The power to shoot a clean 3 from any distance. One of LeBron's many weapons.
Here's the screen. Westbrook dishes to Baylor. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And that one's good. Westbrook.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Shoots the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
LeBron sets the screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
James against Weber. Embiid with a screen on Weber. From deep, James. From range, LeBron is good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Knocked away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 15.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Baylor drives in. it just before the shot clock expires. Baylor's got 20 points. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And Portland making a change here. Heinzen's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Floats one, and the basket is good.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Number outside. The pass to Simmons. For three, Westbrook. And James pulls it down.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get his, a prolific scorer.
Number outside. He had Simmons atop the key. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. For three, Westbrook nailed from three-point land. He's got 24.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Westbrook. And another 3 for Portland.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Kicks it to LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And James gets it to go.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They have laid on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
From deep, James slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Timberwolves making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. LeBron James second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Simmons passes to Heinsohn. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. He kicks to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. From deep, James, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. James with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. He lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer from the Trailblazers. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. A tough start to the season for them, as he won't be available for them for quite some time. They're going to have to figure out how to do it without him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Wow! The athleticism of LeBron James.
Still filling it up with ease. LeBron looks like he's riding a bicycle.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander from deep three-point land. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Outside, Jordan. And another three for Minnesota.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Westbrook, guarded closely. And he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 29 in the game.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Outside Edwards. And here's James outside. And another three for Minnesota.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. There's the triple. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Heinsohn. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves leading by 8. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Chet Holmgren. Heinsohn is out there with Weber. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's done in at the point guard.
A willingness to get really physical and be willing to throw some serious muscle around.
Dunn kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Jordan. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's the pass to Embiid. There's the dish to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. He's got 23.
Using those sidelines to find an open guy and be always ready to deliver.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. It's Edwards on the wing. Pops it up for Jordan. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Embiid, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Weber. And it's Jordan with the rebound. He dishes it to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. for Kevin Garnett. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simmons is checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Weber outside. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Embiid. Timberwolves leading by 8. Pass to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
This is no easy task stopping James in the paint. He is a load.
Weber outside. Pass to Simmons. Portland moving the ball around. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Jordan.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Trailblazers making a change here. And both free throws good for Jordan. When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Westbrook fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried. Westbrook's got 32 points in the game. At the elbow, Edwards. Shoots over Holmgren. Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And the defense all over Edwards, but he just outworks them and gets to his spot.
Outside, Simmons. For three, Holmgren. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Jordan with it. Tries from 10, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Weber a screen. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by James.
Gotta be careful when LeBron James is nearby. He is too smart.
Second chance shot. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Back to Westbrook. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And with a fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Portland. Here's Ball. Passes it to Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Westbrook kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Ball finds Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Continue from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
Outside Westbrook. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Westbrook. Simmons on the wing. Edwards defending. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ben Simmons. Ball, the pass to Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And the jump by Holmgren.
And this is why Holmgren's guys lob it his way. They trust him to finish.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you know how that plays going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass the ball. Dishes it to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. LeBron, the extra effort.
Finishing the job. LeBron isn't afraid to get physical and do the dirty work.
Outside Westbrook. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Holmgren against Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Embiid drops them both. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Just 5 on the clock. Atkins passes to Parrish. Lets it fly, and he hits the jump shot.
Assistant done.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.